Welcome to Tales Unfold. Today we're going to explore a very special story, one that not only inspires but also helps you understand one of the most important decisions in life. When is the right time to start your own business? This is a major turning point, and without proper preparation, it can lead to serious risks. Through this story, you'll be guided through real-life situations that ordinary people face when standing at the crossroads of career and entrepreneurial dreams. From the struggles of the current job to the longing for independence, and then learning to evaluate, plan, and make wise decisions, all are portrayed in a relatable and understandable way. Not only that, this program offers you a fun and natural way to improve your English. Throughout the journey, you'll be introduced to new vocabulary, understand how to use it in specific contexts, and learn to construct sentences effectively. This is the perfect combination of life lessons and language skills, helping you develop both business thinking and English proficiency. So, stay with us until the end of the story to ensure you don't miss out on any valuable lessons. Today's journey will surely bring you inspiration and helpful insights to feel more confident in your future choices. The story of Liam, a man living two worlds. Liam, a 30-year-old man living in a bustling town, is the embodiment of hard work and dedication. By day, he dons a neat uniform and works tirelessly as a sales employee at a company. But when night falls and everyone returns home to rest, Liam starts another shift. He becomes a sausage vendor at the local food market. He does all of this not for himself, but to provide a decent life for his beloved wife and two young children. Though juggling two jobs is exhausting, Liam has always cherished a big dream: to grow his own food business. He wants to expand the menu, invest in better equipment, and create a more enjoyable experience for his customers. However, a tight schedule and physical exhaustion have become major obstacles. Lately, a thought has begun to take shape. Is it time to leave the company job and focus entirely on the business? But every time that thought arises, it is quickly overshadowed by fear that the income from his small business won't be enough to support his family. Liam now stands at a crossroads, torn between stability and ambition, and from here, a thoughtful journey begins. A trip back home, a life-changing encounter. On a peaceful Sunday, Liam decided to take advantage of his rare day off to bring his wife and two little children to the countryside to visit his elderly parents. The fresh rural air and warm, humble meals helped him momentarily forget the usual daily stresses. After a cozy lunch, Liam took a solo walk around the village, breathing in the fresh air, trying to recharge his drained energy after months of constant hard work. On a small path leading to a livestock pen, Liam happened to meet Mr. Robert, a kind farmer busy collecting chicken eggs. Mr. Robert was once an office worker, but left city life behind to start over with a small farm in his hometown. Now he is a successful farmer, living peacefully in nature, with a self-sustaining job and a fulfilling life. Seeing the weariness on Liam's face, Mr. Robert smiled warmly and asked about his concerns. Liam didn't hesitate to share what had been weighing on him: the pressure of office work and the strong desire to quit and fully pursue the small business he'd been nurturing. Emotions that had been bottled up for so long suddenly poured out. Mr. Robert listened with the empathy of someone who had once been in the same shoes. Then he began to share valuable lessons, the kind of insights that had helped him make the right decision in the past. A deep and meaningful conversation unfolded, one where each word gradually lit the path ahead for Liam. 7 golden lessons from Mr. Robert. The toolkit for entrepreneurship. After hearing Liam's heartfelt concerns, Mr. Robert gently placed a hand on his shoulder, his eyes kind but firm. He didn't rush into giving advice, but instead began recounting his own journey, from an office worker to someone who had left behind stability to start anew with empty hands. He deeply understood the anxiety, the conflict between family responsibilities, and the desire for freedom. From that, he shared with Liam 7 vital lessons, the foundation stones that must be set firmly before building a career house of his own. 1. Start small. Mr. Robert began with this: start small. Don't rush the process. He had seen many young people who, driven by excitement, borrowed large sums to invest right away, opening big restaurants, overstocking, hiring many staff, only to collapse within months due to lack of experience and poor cash flow. Starting a business is like learning to drive. You can't hit the highway if you don't know how to steer, he said. It's best to test with a small scale, learn from the market, gather experience, and expand gradually. Success is an accumulation. No one builds an empire overnight. 2. Measure your income. Realistically, thinking of quitting your job? First, see if your side business can truly support your family, Mr. Robert continued. But he emphasized not just matching current expenses, but doubling them. Because once you leave the stable job, you not only lose income, but also face volatility and potential low revenue months. Double your living expenses. That's your safety buffer, he explained. That way, even if something unexpected happens, you still have room to breathe without falling into crisis. 3. Build a solid emergency fund. The third advice was financial. Have an emergency fund that can cover at least 6 months, ideally a full year. Many leave their jobs for passion, but with no savings at all. When troubles arise, illness, slow business, accidents, they quickly fall into debt. Emergency funds are like parachutes when you jump out of a plane. You hope not to need them, but when you do, they save your life, he said. With that preparation, you can focus on growing your business without being haunted by money worries. Number 4, management skills, the key to success. Mr. Roberts stressed, having a good product is not enough. To succeed, you must become a skilled manager. That includes time management, cash flow control, branding, marketing, and customer care. He suggested Liam use social media, learn from successful models, or take online courses to improve his skills. Success doesn't come from luck, it comes from solid preparation, he said slowly but firmly. 5. Determination is the strongest foundation. No path is lined with roses, especially not the path of entrepreneurship. Mr. Roberts shared his early days raising chickens while learning how to sell, facing customer complaints, losses, and moments of near giving up. But he remained steadfast. If your heart wavers easily, no matter how great your idea, it's hard to succeed, he said. Perseverance and willpower are the forces that help one weather any storm. 6. Side business must show stability. Don't quit your job unless your side business has proven stable for at least 3 to 6 months, Mr. Robert warned. Some months will boom, others may crash. When you see consistent revenue and customer patterns, that's the green light. Don't let a few good months fool you. 7. Understand the risks to go far. Finally, Mr. Robert emphasized the importance of thoroughly researching the market, competitors, and potential barriers. That's how you build long-term strategy, know where to improve, and what to avoid. Going to war without knowing your enemy or terrain, you're bound to fail, he said. When you understand the risks, your decisions won't be emotional. They'll be strategic and informed. Sitting beside a steaming cup of coffee, Liam fell into deep thought. Every word from Mr. Roberts seemed to open a new path in his mind, a path toward his dream, paved not by impulse but by steady steps. He realized that starting a business isn't a reckless leap, but a journey of heart, logic, and serious preparation, a word of thanks, and a new beginning. As the sun began to set behind the village bamboo groves, a soft golden light washed over the fields. Liam stood up, gently bowed, and thanked Mr. Robert with deep gratitude. I truly thank you, sir. Your advice today is like a lantern lighting up the path I've been struggling to find, Liam said with emotion. Robert just smiled kindly and placed a hand on Liam's shoulder. You don't need to decide now. Take your time, prepare fully, then take the next step. Entrepreneurship is not for the hasty, but for those who walk slow and steady. You are watching the video on YouTube Tales Unfold. On the way back to the city, Liam silently looked out the window. The inner turmoil between job and passion had been replaced by a plan taking shape, step by step, with each piece falling into place, like bricks being laid for his future foundation. The video ends with a gentle message. Liam's story may also be your story. When you stand at the crossroads of life, listen, learn, and make your decisions with care. And remember, every day is a chance to grow, not just in life skills, but in English too. Because when you learn consistently, not only will you understand stories like today's, but you'll be able to tell your own in a brand new language.